Welcome back. You're watching Hunter x Hunter, and we are opening the door to future episodes, to a new arc, to regaining old friends. Although the journey towards Killua is a little difficult. Apparently it's not just his family, but most members of the household that refuse anyone to actually meet. Ordering a pizza must be practically impossible. Or the delivery boys are just jacked as all shit. Either way, I hope you're enjoying, so let's get more Hunter x Hunter. Just the idea of everything that we've seen so far. The kind of outfits, people running around with weapons, giant monsters, and then there's just a nice train line. There's a few silhouettes in there which I'm not confused about, but at least would like to know more. And with Killua's brother being, well, what he was, training him in the ways of assassination, but also thoroughly bending him under his will. How are the rest of the family's interactions with him? And I think, since we've already met the janitor slash guard and guard dog, as we get closer to the actual house, there'd probably be a little more security, or those that are going to try and forcibly stop them. If the doors were one test, what will be next? For as long as it takes. Being shown the path forward, how is he going to, meaning the guard bloke, how is he going to square this with the family, knowing that they didn't go through the proper door? Okay. Quite a few scratch marks on that. Sequent. He must have a good job. How many people frequent this little house? Is everything here out to kill you? How heavy is pretty much everything? I mean, it's a friendly warning that pretty much everyone here is giving to you. That's not gonna stop him. Just how much does being a friend actually mean to him? And the fact that he was absent there, although that not particularly of his own fault. Also, actually, entirely because of his own fault. Well, now that you've heard it so plainly, I mean, if they're going on ahead, maybe they will... Huh. I think that sounds like a good plan. And it's better to go through the official channels when you're dealing with a family of assassins, I guess. I see. Well, it's not that heavy. Except when you sleep. Good to know. I mean, excessive weight training. Yeah, go on, try and lift it. I mean, 20 kilos isn't that... shouldn't be that difficult to lift, but I guess maybe the shape is hard to get a good grasp on. Also, them getting used to the weight training, kind of like Dragon Ball or something. Weighted toilet seat. Yeah. How much do you need the bathroom, Leorio? Well, let's hope the wooden floorboards are absorbent. Oh, we're getting the... Well, that's a clash of design. Like a Japanese yukata and a old school kind of Victorian blowout dress. Also, I didn't expect the cyber visor. I mean, the way that he is acting there, I don't think he's a very good assassin. Oh, that made him twitch. Well, there's no point hanging around. Yeah, you've just let some interesting information there. They're trying to smooth things over at the minute. Don't get involved. Is anyone going to make it out of here? Because he won't leave until he does. Yes, he will. There is no uncertainty in those eyes. It's not a threat or a warning, it's just a matter of fact. Gon will make it. Because of his arm. Can they handle it between them? Yeah, they might need to... a little bit longer with the extra weights. It's just a few more days. What's the issue? I like the power-up training montage. Well, that's... If each one of them is 20, he's come away, hasn't he? I mean, he's not using the hurt arm. What's the issue? If he's not allowed to train during the day, you have to find time when you can. They just need to keep trying. Well, it's interesting, isn't it? He hasn't got much else going on. So they're gonna make that a reality. And seeing how much they're actually going through for him. Put some actual skill in it. See, they might have brought him round onto their side, even though he doesn't want to admit it. And success by an inch. You could have squeezed through there. Almost. And exactly, since they got it to move, it's a start. They know they can work on it from here. I like the architecture. Kind of standard. Just informing of the beginning of what's going to happen. Gon is going to make it, as Kudera predicted all too well. I think as a butler following all the rules, that's exactly what it's going to be, so... He seems cold and distant, but he's actually just doing his job. Maybe? Hopefully? He said to remove them. He didn't say anything about not putting new ones on. This time we're upping them fivefold. How about if... Ooh, it's getting a bit more. And we're getting all three of them working together. How it should be. Even with his damaged arm. With their powers combined... Apart from... Is it though? How long have you been on the road? It was broken, remember? And step forward into victory. You have one that never doubted them. After seeing how sincere Gon was in his journey. Well done. You got the first layer open. That allows you a 5-minute visit. Somewhere. I guess, he's helped them a lot so far. There's a limit to what he's allowed to do, let's say. He has his own job to do, though, and he's helped them quite a lot so far. And now what are the conversation going to be between them now they've left? Oh. Has he been stuck here ever since? I see. So what, they came as a bandit troop and then got hired? Unlike those that are just hired help, the ones that are actually intrinsic are dangerous. I see, so rather than sticking by their own rules, they're going to interfere, are they? That seems like Killua's going to be very understanding. Who does she remind me of? Even though they made it through the gate, they still need permission. I mean, definitionally, yeah, I guess, but they will not cross this line. So they're fine where they are now on the ground. So they can trespass a little. I mean, as soon as he crossed the line... This isn't a... I mean, aren't they in this together? Yeah, but this isn't a battle, is it? And orders are orders, especially when you work for a household like this. Yep. And what happens if she was to hit him before he crossed the line? Would that be breaking the rules? What's in the... Watching it from the bushes? What was that? No matter how many times he gets knocked down, this won't be... easy to stop him. Did Killua say anything on the... Tomodachi? And now someone that kind of fills that role is in front of her. Still no permission, though. Damn bureaucracy and red tape. And with Gon's determination and perseverance, and the setting sun, Is her motivation to follow orders going to waver? Gon's ability to... He may need to form his hair. They are resolute. Why does everything have to be so difficult? Are they going to have to pay to rebuild that? Also, he's over the line. Don't remind her. So, just like the border guard, Gon's ability to read people, get through to them, help him. Well, apparently she didn't do her job well enough. Well, looks like they won't be making friends with Killua's family. I'm sure it's straight from his mouth, yes. And if that's how they treat their servants, especially some that Killua confides to say that he's made a friend to. Oh dear. I don't think they're going to be invited round for tea all too often. Also, if you want to make a good way to have family members and whatnot rebel against you, might be a good way to go about it. Also, I like the design of this did we get a job title or what she was really in the when it comes to the household? Miss Guardian of the Gate. But I guess, actually letting him through and not striking him down. Yeah, and at the next workplace meeting, may have some words about performance. The idea of extra training there, because, we've got through the Hunter exam, sure, but Leorio and Kurapika kind of fall behind Gon and Killua in terms of martial ability or strength or whatever. So, having this montage where they actually get, well, you see, slightly better there. To what degree, we're not entirely sure, except the three of them, it took the three of them to open one door. Still got a way to go, but this is the beginning of the journey, and there are plenty more episodes remaining. And as long as their hearts are strong enough, they will carry on. But for Killua's mother to come down here personally to greet their guests, he must have made an impression. How far are they going to go to cut out all distractions, friends, and everything in between? I liked the... Alright, just follow me, we'll go through the door. We see the inside of the territory. And then when they're in the house and realise, shit, can't even drink a cup of delicious tea, maybe we need to do some weight training. And then back to the door it is. Go through legitimate channels and means. But that, as I was saying before, the Guardian servant girl, her design is very similar. Art style, I think, as well, is very familiar to me, but I can't pick up on where from. Also, the idea of someone so eloquently dressed beating the shit out of you with a cane. I see, times really haven't changed. But seeing Kirua, he's got an odd sense of interior decorating, if that's his room. Letting people in wouldn't be so accommodating. But I don't think the little bit of light whipping we saw would really be enough to break his spirit. Especially after hearing that Gon is so close, he came to visit after all. Going into the next episode, I think, since Kirua knows that Gon is here, if anyone says anything untoward, he may have to go and meet him at the front door. Much to, I think, everyone's disdain. Well, everyone except for Gon, Kurapika, the audio, the others we've met outside. I'm looking forward to the future episodes because, well, usually, in stories like this, well, in shows like this, which I haven't really seen all too many of, but we had the grand adventure planned out. We've got tournament exam thing to become hunters, and then it kind of slips away into I just want to meet my friend, which seems almost as important, if not just as important, as his goal of meeting his father. Personal connections mean quite a lot to him. And I want to see more, so if you've been enjoying it, let me know. Leave a like and a comment. If you want to help out the channel, consider subscribing. Maybe join onto my Discord. Just make sure to take care of yourself. Get a bit of rest. Don't push any heavy objects, especially not with any damaged limbs. I'll see you in the next one.